It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Jim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Kristaps Porzingis.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now Golden State's starting 5. They've got Porzingis, DeAnthony Melton out there with Curry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Pete in at the power forward position. And for the Rockets, the perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Shepherd in at the point guard. Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
Durant, good.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Outside Curry. Pass to Melton. Curry is inside. Here's the floater. The Rockets pull it in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Şengün, and stolen by Butler. Now here's Curry. And here's Porzingis. Guarded by KD. Porzingis kicks to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Smith. And again, no good by Golden State. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. Durant dishes to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Some nice passing there by Houston. Şengün with a screen on Curry. Back to Şengün. Good on the bucket.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's Curry. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. To end the drought. Rebound by Smith.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Jim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
Count it, good.
Finally able to knock one down. Hopefully, the lid is off the basket.
KD on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 9.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Melton passes to Porzingis. Outside Curry. Back to Porzingis. Melton feeling it out a bit. Off the left rim and out. Rockets leading by 9. Inside, here's Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Now here's Curry. Still scoreless. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. Number 1, Jimmy Butler. The 4th spot held by Reed Shepherd.
between these two guys, it's been quite a month of thievery. Just look at the steals for them over that period of time.
Here's Shepard. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Melton against Thompson. Shepard with the ball. He had 15 points last outing. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. KD against Butler. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far. Şengün with a screen on Butler. Porzingis with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Curry with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
He's not going to miss that shot. A corner 3 by Steph Curry is automatic.
Smith the pass to KD. At the elbow, it's Şengün. KD with it. Outguarded by Porzingis. He's off on that one. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 6-point game. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games, no matter where you're playing.
Here's Şengün. The Warriors making the shot. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Warriors trail by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Horford from outside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Houston's gone 3 or 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Pass to Butler. Pulls up on the wing. And the Warriors miss again.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Shepard with the ball. He's defended by Podziemski. This one for 3. Capella. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
First free throw is good. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Warriors trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He takes it in, and that one drops.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Okogie. Cuts off the pass. Now Podziemski. Covered by Van Vliet. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys?
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 13-4 run. Now caught. Still without a basket. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wiggins. Stolen by Van Vliet. Out to the wing. Now Eason. Capella sets a screen for Eason. Here's Van Vliet. He's defended by Podziemski. For the finish. That ties it up. Podziemski's got his second basket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Van Vliet outside. Launches a 3. Eason's shot is good.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And here's Carl for the 3. He can't get that one. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Wiggins. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Horford. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Santos in at the 2 spot. Here's Şengün. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Podziemski finds Wiggins. Horford with a screen on Eason. Here's Wiggins. Eason grabs the board.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Okogie. Scoreless thus far. Misses from close range. Here's Santos. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And Vliet on the wing. Pass to Eason. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Now it's a 7-point Houston lead.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Here's Podziemski. Covered by Van Vliet. Here's Santos. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw tonight. Houston making a switch. Champagne's checked in.
Shooting 1.
And that one misses. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
So it's the Warriors now. The Rockets making the shot. Outside, Porzingis, the 17-footer. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And they continue to control the glass.
Eason passes to Champagnie. And here is Şengün. Pass to Eason. No good on the three. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Santos. 14 points from him the last game against the Utah Jazz. Outside, Horford. Great defense that time from Şengün. Now here's Van Vliet. His three-pointer's off the mark. Wiggins surveying the floor. To the inside. Here's Porzingis, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Rockets leading by 7. Right wing deflects the pass, and Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. In for Houston. Amen Thompson comes in for Fred Van Vliet. And then for Golden State, Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Horford. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Aaron Wiggins. Here's Podziemski. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Santos, the pass to Curry. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. They could use a bucket. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Oh, KD parries the 3.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Outside Curry. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Porzingis kicks to Butler. Here's Santos. He's covered by Eason. Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over him.
Thompson passes to Capella. Back to Thompson. Warriors with the rebound. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
Well, when you get a team's starters in foul trouble, you make it difficult for them to establish any type of rhythm.
And the soft touch for a guy Porzingis' size, he shoots it so well from the mid-range.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now, here's Curry. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Smith checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Jari Eason. Then for the Warriors, Beats checked in for Porzingis, and it's D'Anthony Melton in for Brandon Podziemski. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Shepard with the ball, guarded by Curry. Shepard with the ball. Nothing on the board. Lets it go with the 3. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the lead up to 14 now for Houston.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Butler against Smith. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
And that's a rare trait for a wing. Over the course of his career, most of Butler's points have come in the paint.
Pass to Shepard. And here's KD for 3. And it's Melton with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
And the Warriors making a change here. Post is checked in. Now, here's Melton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Curry. Curry able to beat the contact inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Outside, KD. Now, Shepard. Thompson, a screen on Curry. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Curry kicks to Melton. A 3-ball. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Curry.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Capella with a screen on Curry. Shepard, the pass to Smith. Thompson against Melton. Houston moving the ball around. Durant for 3. Durant from distance. What a shot.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Outside Curry. Outside Butler. Fires from deep. Rockets with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Smith finds Durant. A 3. They get a bet. The shot, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Down by 12. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Melton from past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith, the pass to Shepard. That three off the mark. And so it's Houston up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And, Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rooks, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see who has that clutch gene. And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Warriors.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
SOF, capital T, soft. I get mad watching them play.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Warriors trail by 12. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant, and it's Shepard in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Curry. Pass to Pete. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis kicks to Curry. It's stolen by Shepard. It's tipped. Now here's Melton. Still yet to score. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now, here's Şengün. Smith sets the pick for Shepard. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. Here's Şengün. Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about it.
A nice shot by Pete.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, KD. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Porzingis sets the pick for Butler. 5-on-3 break. Here's Shepard. Rebounded by Pete. Pete's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. KD on the wing. Guarded by Kirk. Nice shot by Smith.
Whatever they ask Smith to do, he is more than willing. And boy, is he capable.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Well, this set of players deserves credit for some of the most creative playmaking we've seen in the second half of the season. The top passers among small forwards since the All-Star break. Jimmy Butler, 4th.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
Well, traditionally, a small forward's role was defined differently, but these guys are focused on ball movement and creating quality looks.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Jim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective.
And you know, with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Houston leading by 8. Now Kevin Durant. He's got 17. Strong finish by KD.
And taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
Melton against Thompson. Curry deciding where to go with it. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Guys, back to you.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pete, the pass to Melton. Golden State moving the ball around. To the middle, and stolen by Şengün. Left side, Durant. Pass to Şengün. Now, Shepard. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Durant. And that one comes up a bit short.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Here's Pete. Outside Butler. Curry on the wing. It's stolen by Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Take a look now. Amin Thompson's numbers.
This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
Well, he is consistently stringing great performances together, and when he gets cooking, just keep giving him the ball.
Curry kicks to Melton. Şengün against Porzingis. Will it go? It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Shepard with the ball. Guarded by Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's Curry with the drive. In the corner, it's Melton. Over Thompson. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Smith outside. Shepard with a screen for Smith to the paint. And finished off by Shepard.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Just now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring point guards this season. Third is Stephen Curry.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
Well, they certainly embody what's expected from a modern point guard. Scoring is a fundamental part of the job now.
Capella finds KD. Back to Capella. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got assist number 5 here tonight. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Warriors have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Horford with the screen on KD. It's Curry outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now the Rockets with it. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Champagnie. And the three off target. Golden State's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Durant just inside the line. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Curry with the three. The rebound by Champagnie.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Easton passes to KD. Here's Champagnie. Drills the three-pointer. Champagnie's got his second bucket tonight.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Warriors shooting a meager 37% for the game. Outside Butler. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Van Vliet kicks to KD. Over Curry. And KD the bucket on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Golden State's ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Curry passes it to Horford. Connects from three-point range.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Durant just inside the line. Again, the Rockets score.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Jimmy Butler earning himself another whistle. He knows how to draw contact.
The Warriors have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Jimmy Butler at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Butler.
And the team adopts the personality of Jimmy Butler. He can alter a team's culture.
Second free throw, no good. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Easton's got 8 points.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Rockets on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Ball's got to move, all right? Let's just start driving and kicking and moving it on, all right? Let's settle in. Make easy, simple passes.
And Greg, the offense doesn't look very fluid right now.
I mean, not enough movement. When the ball is zipping around, this team much more difficult to defend.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Horford. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And there's Porzingis. And it's Santos in at the 2.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
For 3, Okogie. Wiggins with the rebound. The Warriors shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Down low. Here's Okogie. Sinks that one from the post. Okogie's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Rockets. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Pajemski. Porzingis with a screen on Van Vliet. Driving the lane.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Capella. Here's Champagnie. 5 on the clock. The 19-foot shot. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Here's Podziemski. Covered by Van Vliet. Porzingis against Capella. Fades. Basket good.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
Van Vliet looking around. Capella bounce pass. Here's Champagnie. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Santos. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. First one falls for him.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And so he hits both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Van Vliet finds Eason. Pass to Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Capella. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. Warriors shooting not great, 40% for the game. And here is Curry. Three-pointer. Eason grabs the board.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Capella kicks to Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Pass to Curry. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
And the Rockets making a change here. Newton's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Butler, he's checked in for Wiggins. And both free throws good for Curry.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Eason with it. And there it is for him.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Pass to Newton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside Curry. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Monday, I'll be matching up with Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. Then on Wednesday, I'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And you know, for that Pistons game, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
That's good from Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Okogie's checked in for Houston. Beats checked in for the Warriors. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brandon Bajemski. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can
be. Butler against Easton. Van Vliet outside. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Shots good by Butler. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to Eason. Van Vliet with a screen on Butler. Eason with it. Butler covering. It's stolen by Curry. From deep. That shot off the mark.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
From 11 feet away, the Warriors pull it in. Pete's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Butler. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
The free throw drops for Butler. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
He doesn't get the second one. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here.
In for your Rockets, Hunt Capella, Chester Champagny.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Butler kicks to Curry. The kick outside to Butler. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Okogie. Back to Van Vliet. Now Eason. Champagnie passes to Van Vliet. The Rockets with another miss. And here is Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Butler. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet outside. To the paint. Here's Eason. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Eason's got 4 points this quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split, 2 games apiece.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Outside Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Capella finds Van Vliet. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Houston moving it around. Okogie inside the three-point line. Nice D from Porzingis. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Clint Capella.